It's time for baseball on MLB Network.
Go.
Today it's a matchup
New
of David and
Hampshire
Goliath between the
Fisher
Toronto Blue
Cats
Jays and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Brandon Chandler, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So stepping in, Brendan Drury. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
The afternoon for Toronto, the third baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Next to bat for Toronto, Billy McKinney, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
McKinney stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A ball and a strike now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Tellez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 13. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Park has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Nelson Chen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
In now, Gary Luis. Right side, but it's well foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in, Brandon Bonds. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
All right, let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Come on.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Two and two.
2-2.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Kevin Morse is on deck. Grounded to third. Drury gloves it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Kevin Morse.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Morse, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Chen stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's good.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. In now, Anthony Alford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Anthony Alford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. That's wide, 2-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he sets him down swinging. Freddie Galvis goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Jansen. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Simmons is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Zach Wilburn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Zach Wilburn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's
Michael
focus our attention on
Clark.
outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
At the plate, Michael Park. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer playing second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Ricky Simmons, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. Park, the runner at second with 1 away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Jacob Rudy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Two and 1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Nelson Chen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The next 3-2 struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman pitches well enough to get the W. Brandon Chandler only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.